Hi guys, FancyManda here. Since I haven't managed to get my hands on some editing software yet, I decided that I was going to do a get to know me tag. First question is, what is your name and the name of your channel? Well, my name is Amanda, obviously, and the name of my channel is FancyManda. And then what does your name, the name of your channel mean? Well, I have this really adorable niece. She is, right now she is about to turn 4, and she actually calls me FancyManda instead of Auntie Manda sometimes. So that's where that came from. It's, you know, nothing special. It was just something cute. So I decided to run with it. So what's your favorite color? My favorite color is it's not just one color. I like green, I like purple, and I do like some shades of brown, like, you know, real cool, right? Who is your best friend? She was in one of my videos. Her name is Veronica, and she is one of the best people in the world. I couldn't ask for a better best friend. So yeah, that's my best friend, Veronica. How tall am I? I am 5 foot, but well, between 5'8" and 5'9". It depends. Sometimes my doctor says I'm 5'8", but if you measure me to like the doors at stores, you know how they have they have measurements on them. I'm about 5'9", so it's anywhere between 5'8" and 5'9". Cats or dogs? Cats. I have 2 of them. One is actually getting in my closet right now. Yep, there you go. He's in the closet. Funniest moments throughout school. I did not have very many funny moments at school. I was bullied all throughout school, so I guess, well, you know, in college, because I'm in college now, right? So I do have some funny moments then. Most of them involve like members of my sorority and just doing silly things with my friends in my sorority. Let's see. How many countries have I visited? I am very ashamed to say that I have only been here in the United States. I would love to travel. It just hasn't been in my cards yet. I will travel. I plan on traveling. So, yeah. Are you, or have you gone to college? I am in college. I am in college right now for secondary education, or, well, secondary art education. And I switched from studio art. So, what was my favorite and what was my worst subject in high school? In high school, my favorite subject was art and choir. You know, I loved singing, I loved painting, I loved sculpting, so it was just, those were my favorite classes. I guess non-traditionally fun classes, my favorite class would have been biology. I had a really fun teacher, and he just made everybody look forward to coming to class every day. And my worst subject has and always will be math. That is the bane of my existence. So I am not so good at math. What is my favorite drink? Well, not to sound like an alcoholic, but it is whiskey and Coke, so anything whiskey with any sort of Coke. I'm down. What's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is the cat, if you want a non-traditional favorite animal. I guess that would have to be like the red panda, because they're so freaking adorable, and they just don't look like pandas. They make me happy. I don't know. Let's see. What is your favorite perfume? I guess I don't really have a favorite perfume. My best friend uses like Chanel Mademoiselle, I think. I don't know. I like the scent of that. I don't own it. I only own Bath and Body Works and some Victoria's Secret body sprays. And I guess out of those, my favorite would be the Victoria's Secret blush body spray. I think it smells really good. I also like the Victoria's Secret Amber because body spray. I think they both smell really, really good. Tea or coffee? Well, I would have to go with tea. Ever since I was a child, I have loved me a nice warm cup of tea. That's just what my grandma on my father's side of my family, she would make us a jug of hot tea and we would drink it throughout the day. It's my favorite. Still is. However, I do drink coffee and I do enjoy it, but I don't actually drink it very often. I'm not one of those people who needs coffee to be awake. What would you or have you named your children? I do not have any children. I will probably never have children. If I do have children, I like the name Lily. And for a boy, I like the name, I don't know. Oh, I also like the name Olivia. So obviously, I would prefer to have a girl. But, I mean, Oliver is nice, so that's like the male version of Olivia, so that would work. But it's not in it's not in my future, so I don't have to worry about that. What sports do you play or have you played? I am the least coordinated person in the entire world. I have tried and failed to learn how to play many sports. The only sport that I am fairly decent at would be golf, and that is not something I find to be entertaining that often. In my sorority, I am the anchor for our tug-of-war team, usually, and I mean, pretty good at that. Yeah, brute strength. And wait. Let's see, what's your favorite book? My favorite book would have to be The Ugly Stepsister by Gregory Maguire. Most people assume that my ultimate favorite book are the Harry Potter books because I have so many Harry Potter tattoos. But they are. It's just if I were to pick one singular book that's not in a series, it would be the Confessions of the Ugly Stepsister by Gregory Maguire. It's a retelling of Cinderella from the Ugly Stepsister's point of view. It's actually really good. Let's see. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Well, I watch a lot of Just Kidding News, Just Kidding Film stuff, so Bart Kwan, I guess, Bart Kwan, Joe, David So, he's hilarious. I also like Jenna Marbles. I mean, everybody loves Jenna Marbles. She's amazing. Julian. I'm a huge fan of the Jen and Julian podcast. I watch it as soon as it comes out every time. Terry TV. I like Megan Boehm. She just changed from Shanun Miguk Saram. I like... Who else do I watch all the time? Onision. I'm a fan of Onision. I love how honest and how much of a prick he can be. It amuses me. So those would be up there in my favorites. I watch several others, but those are the ones that I always make sure that I watch as soon as they post something new. What's your favorite movie? That one's a hard one. Growing up, I was, like, when I was little, I shouldn't have liked it, but Pretty Woman. And then as I got a little bit older, my two favorite movies were Drop Dead Fred and Crybaby. Those two have stuck with me. And most recently, it is probably August Rush. I know that is not a recent movie, but I have seen it for the first time very recently, and I absolutely... We're gonna leave that off. And I absolutely adored it. I thought that it was just A+. And I don't usually like movies like that. But so I guess I wouldn't say Pretty Woman anymore. I haven't watched it in over 20 years. And so I would go ahead and stick with the tried and true, you know, Drop Dead Fred, which is about an imaginary friend coming back after the lady is now an adult, and Crybaby. Classics, timeless. You know. Alright, are you single or taken? I am very much single. I wasn't, but very recently, I became single again, and I'm okay with it. I am not looking for anybody. That is definitely not my goal in life. I'm content. What's my ideal first date? Well, where I live, we have a lot of, like, beautiful waterfalls, so I'd love to, like, take a hike and go and look at the waterfalls and, like, grab a lunch or something, get to know each other. I prefer being able to, like, talk one-on-one. Sometimes, where I'm so, like, awkward and shy, a movie doesn't allow for you to, like, make any growth in whether you want to get to know that person more. So that's why, you know, I would say I'd rather, you know, go for a hike and have a lunch, or even bowling. I mean, I'm not very good at bowling, but hey, girl likes to bowl. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Well, I'm 29, so too many to count. I guess I've only really had 6. Yeah. Yeah, I started dating very late in life. Well, not life. I didn't date in high school very much. I had one boyfriend for a very short amount of time. I don't even think I would consider him one of the 6 that I've had. So, we're gonna go with 6 solid boyfriends. Favorite memory from childhood. Most of my favorite memories come from spending time with my aunt and my grandmother. And I was very close with both of them. And I don't get to spend as much time with my aunt anymore. She has more things going on. I do get to go up and spend... I live very, very close to both of them, but I get to spend more time with my grandma, and I love spending time with her. And anytime I got to be at my grandma's house and, you know, just play dress up or, you know, do anything like that, that was my favorite. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? I would not say that I do. I speak English fluently. Probably not well, but fluently. I do know a minuscule amount of Spanish, and I know I am going to be learning Korean here soon. And I took French in high school. And I would not say that I did very well. I did enough to pass the class with a B and a C, because I took French 1 and French 2. And, but I would not be able to hold very much of a conversation beyond, hello, how are you? Couldn't even probably ask where the restroom is, so. Let's see. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have an older sister named Jennifer, a younger sister named Emily, and a younger half-brother named Miles. My older sister lives very close to me. We hang out very often. In fact, her daughter is the one that gave me the name for my YouTube page. And then her other daughter actually has her own YouTube page. So I have my 2 nieces from my older sister, and then my younger sister has 2 boys, but they actually all live in Indiana, so I don't get to see them very often. And I have not seen my half-brother in 15 years. So, I do have him on, like, Facebook, and he seems to be a well-rounded individual. I'm very proud of him. He's a very, very beautiful boy. So, let's see. How would I describe my fashion sense? None. Well, I don't really make much money. I'm a student. I'm going to be a teacher. I don't foresee myself ever having money to be able to live my fashion ideal. So I mostly stick to t-shirts and jeans or leggings. Big girl in leggings, whatever. No, I mean, I legit wear leggings most of the time, and I don't care what you think. And so, yeah, nerdy t-shirts, blue jeans, tennis shoes, flip-flops, just pretty casual, pretty standard. If I had the money, I would totally be in little frilly dresses all the time, because I think they're cute, and all that. So they would still be kind of nerdy cute, though. Little kitty cats and stuff on them. Let's see. What is your favorite restaurant? I don't know. I don't really have one. I enjoy going to, I think it's regional. It's only, well, I don't exactly know where all the locations. It's not all over the United States. It's called McAdoo's, and I just enjoy the atmosphere. It's I don't know. It's just, sandwich place and good atmosphere. So, and I usually get cheese fries. Let's see. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Alright, well, with that, my favorite TV shows, I have way too many because I binge watch stuff on Netflix all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all-time #1 favorite TV show forever. Have watched it full through 4 times, maybe 5, actually 5, because I watched it full through growing up, so as it aired. And then I would have to go and say Charmed. Loved that show, watched it 3 times through. And these shows are not, like, their seasons are long, their episodes are long, and they have a lot of seasons. So, And then I guess the more people like these shows, like Friends, The Office, Parks and Rec, Criminal Minds. Although I'm not super into most of the crime drama shows, I like Boys Over Flowers. I've watched that twice through. I have way too many to even remember, but those are the ones that I've watched a few times. PC or Mac? I do not have a preference. I'm not very big on the whole computer systems. Right now I am working with a PC. When I'm in school, I work on a Mac. I can go through either one. I can use either one. I'm okay with it. Let's see. What phone do I have? I have an iPhone 5. When it does die, I do plan on upgrading to a newer iPhone. I do not prefer Android. So, if that... tell us one of your bad habits. One of my bad habits would have to be self-doubt. 100% self-doubt. By trying to do this YouTube channel and trying to post every week, it's forcing me to try to prove myself wrong, that hey, I can do something, even if it's not recognized, even if I don't have very many viewers. I appreciate anybody who wants to watch, I really do, but I do it mostly for me. So, I hope that gives you a little insight to me. I guess if anybody does have questions they'd like answered, leave a comment. Also, you can if you like this video. Subscribe would be nice. I'd love to have more friends around. Thank you for watching, and have a beautiful day.